back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to the runway at Edinburgh Airport. Today is a very exciting day. It's not the nicest weather, I must admit at this point. Today is a very exciting day, however. Today I am collecting my brand new Aston Martin from Aston Martin Edinburgh, quite obviously. I have a number of familiar faces with me at this point. We have Aaron from Emoji Fresh, who is enjoying the very temperate weather at the moment. And we also have some other faces on the plane somewhere. I've lost him. Well, there's two actually, Archie and Mr. Darren Gibson. I will shove the camera in their face at some point. But today I am off to collect my brand new car. I'm absolutely buzzing. It's taken a while to kind of arrange everything, so it's been a couple of weeks since I last actually discussed this car or even seen it. So yeah, all very haphazard and disorganised as usual on this channel, but I'm very excited. So I'm waiting for my lift now in a second from the airport, then we're going to head to the dealers. Let's go. Right then, car park time. I had a little excursion on the way to the car park. I had to get some mini eggs. No, they're not sponsoring me, they're just really nice. They're M&M's mini eggs, which is chaos. Anyway, this is our ride. Oh, camera. This is our ride to the airport. Craig here has decided to pick us up in a brand new Phantom. Hello, sir. How you doing? You well? Yeah, good to see you.
Good man.
Nice one. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous in here, but I think it actually needs something. Oh, here we go. Is this normal behaviour?
Always.
What's that, Aaron? Thank you very much. Many thanks. It suits it as well. It's purple. Very good. Right then, I have arrived at Aston Martin Edinburgh. I'm currently sitting in the office with Craig here. We are currently doing some admin. The place is filling up. It is about 1:30, and I did mention I was going to be here at 2 PM, so I'm expecting a few people to turn up. There's already a bit of a crowd in the background waiting for me to get the covers off. So yeah, just going to sign my life away, getting even more debt officially right now. And then it'll be time to take the covers off. I'm really, really excited. This is my first Aston Martin, and yeah, I'm very excited. My second car I actually bought from Edinburgh. Actually, no, my third car. Many of you will not know this. I actually bought a 987 Boxster back in 2012, 2013 maybe, from Edinburgh. So nobody knows that, but there we go. It was a manual one. I loved it. Anyway, I've got off topic. I'm going to do some admin. Craig's looking at me, waiting for me to sign away. So. Join back in a second. Right then, paperwork is complete. That is my card receipt there. You're not seeing the other side of it. And I also just want to touch on something very quickly. Reap here, Reap Scotland, they have done the PPF on this car, so big shout out to them. I will show you, the phone's already ringing, it's very busy here at Aston Martin. They've done the PPF on the car, so the car has already got PPF on it. Reap Scotland have done it. I'll take you around the front of the car and I'll show you the great job they've done on it. But really, really nice guys. And if you are in Scotland or up in the north of England anywhere, do get in touch with them, get a quote, because they've nailed it. Good bunch. Anyway, I think it's now time to take the covers off. It's nearly 2 PM. And there is a chaos building here in the showroom. It's a very nice showroom actually, I must say, Craig.
Thank you very much.
Very nice indeed.
It's actually getting done up in the next couple of months again. So
is it?
It'll be even nicer, yeah, even bigger.
Goodness me, well I'll have to make a return visit and maybe collect a DBS.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I've told my audience that I'm buying one, so...
Yeah, you need to, it needs to be done.
I should probably buy one, shouldn't I? Anyway, covers off time, I promise. That's it, I promise now. Right then, time to go and take the covers off. There's a crowd for me. It's time to take the covers off. There she is. I haven't actually put this on the video yet, but there we go. Covers on the car. We are waiting. I think everyone knows what's under there anyway. I'm very excited. As I say, this is my first Aston purchase, and it's probably one of the nicest dealers I've actually been in. Very, very nice indeed. Wonder where Archie is at this point. He's probably eating sweets somewhere. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Hold on, bear with me. We're going to go and find him. He's up here somewhere. Well, hopefully he's buying a car actually. We had to cut what you were just doing. What were you doing?
Dabbing.
Okay, well,
Are you excited, mate? I'm very excited for you.
First Aston Martin, how are you feeling?
Excited.
Okay, good.
No, you
Thanks
sent me a lot of photos of it. I generally.
You're bored of it already, aren't you?
No, it's sick. Like, because it's.
Well, can we hurry up? Because it's 2 PM. We need to go down there. Thank you.
What time's the flight back?
Gentlemen, how are you doing? You right there? I'm shoving a camera in.
TGTV.
How you doing? You right there? Yeah, you're now famous. Invoice me, no joking. How you doing, mate? You right? I've enlisted the help of What are you doing, mate?
I'm on level ground.
You are not on it.
Level
I've enlisted
ground.
the help of Aaron to take the covers off the car. Well, film actually, whilst I do that. No, filming this as well?
Yeah, no, wait.
Are you? Archie's also doing a video shot when milking this event.
No, are you ready, mate?
Bit of AdSense.
Yep. Okay, we'll both double filming. Aaron.
Don't have to look now.
Lots of people come to see this.
Covers off time.
Don't mess it up. There it is.
How do we do this?
Where's
Where's it go? Over that way?
It's nice, mate.
Oh, good angle, Aaron. Like that. There you go.
Round of applause.
Congrats, lad.
I can't. Thanks very much, lads. I can't act surprised. I've actually driven it already. So.
Yeah, I think it's Another one. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. At this point as well, I want to thank Darren, the man that has helped this happen. He's the chap that gets me in more and more debt each time. But jokes aside, he is the guy on the finance side that helps with all. I'll leave his details below. Give him a shout. Get a quote off him. Keep him busy because otherwise he have idle hands.
Thanks.
Right then. Yeah. I'm actually buzzing. That's sick.
You'll be causing trouble.
So as I touched on earlier then, Reap Scotland have done the PPF as well. I've gone for front end and arches I think as well, just like the high contact spot. I'm over here, mate.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get you a training session with Ollie. They've done an amazing job with the PPF. Absolutely nailed it. That's cool. I'll go around the spec of the car in another video. I'll milk that as well because I've got some monthlies to pay for. What do you think? And the front plate's falling off as well.
It's quick.
Sick. Yep, I'm very happy in here. Very, very happy.
You're having a nice time.
Oh, it's my camera. Okay, so I'm in my brand new Aston Martin. I can't stop winning. I was in this car a couple of weeks back, so I can't act surprised. I know what's in here. And I've got to be honest at this point, I didn't actually mean to buy this car. I know that sounds awfully flippant, and I can't afford the car, so I'm not being cocky. But I didn't actually mean to buy this. The story went that I was meant to drive the new Vantage demo whilst I was here in Scotland. But Aston Martin Edinburgh, they said the night before I was meant to pick that car up and drive it around whilst I was sorting out Mob or UK stuff, links below. They said there's been some sort of, I don't know what's gone on with the new Vantage, but as a treat, we've had an AMR in the showroom for a number of months, kind of as almost a museum piece in here. But we're going to register that in the morning that you come in and you can drive it. As long as you keep the miles down, you can drive this AMR. So I said, sick. I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know much about the AMR edition. But I came in and I instantly fell in love with the car. And I drove around in it for, well, you saw the video.
Yep.
I drove around in it for a few hours. And I came back and I said, is the car for sale? And they said, well, at the right money. And at the point at which I ended that last video, there's a bit of confusion because I hadn't negotiated the prices yet. I hadn't spoke to the finance guy, Darren. I didn't know whether or not that car was going to end up in my possession. So the last video where I said I bought an Aston Martin, a lot of you were like, well, have you actually bought it? And at that point, I hadn't. But I'm pleased to say,
You had
I
lied.
bought it.
You had lied.
I'd lied, and not for the first time on my channel, ladies and gentlemen.
No, yeah. No.
There are a lot of lies, but this is the lie.
This is a good one. This is a lie. This is a real one. Like the A35.
No, that's not a lie.
Okay.
Is it a lie?
Now I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. DBS Superleggera, was that a lie? Who knows?
Who knows? We don't know. It's all in the air.
Channel,
yeah, we don't
I
know.
will sometimes just get ahead of myself and make stuff up. Anyway, here we are then. This is my car. It's got a private plate on it that you'll recognise from my GT3 RS. So it's my car. It's not a loaner. It's not a demo.
Ah, it's that plate. It's that number plate.
It's from my
Yeah.
orange GT3 RS.
You had one of them. You like that?
I did like that car a lot. Anyway then, I'll take you around all the cool features of it and blah blah blah.
What is that? I'm sure you'll do a full spec talk when you get home, mate, as well.
Will do.
Okay,
Yep.
no, the camera's very close to there.
Just prodding in there.
Okay, no, just put. No, just checking everything's okay with your pockets. Okay, carry on. So what else have we got? All right, so obviously you got the manual, very nice.
Yep. It's a 6-speed box. I've covered all this detail. I'll cover it in more detail.
There's another video in it.
I have also done something to the exhaust already. Many of you already know this modification. You can change the valves.
That's another video.
Yeah, we'll hear it in another video. I must admit as well, I'm not driving it back to London. It's going to go on a truck with turbo transport, and then I'm going to get out of here. But I'm going to do some walk around shots now. Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers, Archie. Really good camera work. Better than that Aaron character.
Okay.
Right then, let's walk around the car because not everyone saw my last video with this car a few weeks back. So what we've got here is then the Aston Martin V8 Vantage S. It is a very limited car. There's probably only about 100 of these in the world actually in the V8 configuration with the manual gearbox in this colourway. So it's a very, very rare car. And this car was actually built to commemorate Aston Martin's racing prowess. It is the V8 Vantage S, as I've touched on before, and it's powered by a 4.7 litre naturally aspirated V8 engine. It's 430 odd brake horsepower, give or take, and that is a 6-speed box. As I've already touched on, there are lots of cool touches around this car, and it's going to take a long time to bore you all with it properly. This car is not something I ever thought I would actually end up buying, but here we go. And as I touched on earlier, yet again, this number plate came from my GT3 RS, a car that I very much loved, and it's been sat on retention until now. But here we go. If you recognise that plate, well done, you win a prize. You're very observant. But there's loads of little cool touches around here. Even this badge here, it's carbon fibre and kind of lacquered with a lime. It's just unbelievable. Painted stripe, these special edition badges. It's just all so cool. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's the boot release. There we go. Let's have a little look in it. I haven't actually opened the boot yet. That's quite an impressive boot. We like that. What's so cool is though, looking through the cabin into there, that just looks unbelievable. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but that is satin carbon fibre there as well. So these are lime leather, tan leather, and carbon backed special racing bucket seats for the AMR edition. It's just so cool looking through that and just having a manual gear stick in the middle of it all. Absolutely awesome. And that steering wheel as well is so basic, but I think it looks amazing. I might even have it restitched into Alcantara with lime beam stitching. I will be modifying this car, but not heavily. I will not be ruining it. I will be leaving it sort of true to its roots. There are various bits you can do to the car, so you can get these in carbon fibre. I don't actually really like that. I like this in body colour, so I'm going to leave it alone. But I will be changing the exhaust on it because I think the V8 Vantages need something on the exhaust just to make it a little bit more aggressive and release the noise out of it. So I don't know whether or not I'm going to go for a GT8 titanium kind of vibe or speak to kind of some sort of like racing specialist with Aston Martin. But something's going to be done on that and it's going to sound amazing. For now though, the fuse has been taken out. Fuse 22 I think it is, or maybe it's a different number, fuse 15 possibly. But the fuse mod will be done. So we'll be able to hear this very, very soon. We're in the dealer now and the fuse hasn't actually been taken out. It'll be done in the next couple of days. The rear diffuser here is carbon and I've gone for a shorter plate on there. That is 16 inches wide, that plate, for people that always ask me about my plates. It's legal font and it is a legal size. There we go, and that's about it. But this is all carbon fibre and we've got reverse sensors in there. You can get this car with an Aero Kit. So coming out here, you can get it with a kind of a wing on the back that looks like a banana and a slightly different diffuser and a bit more layering kind of detail on the bottom there. But I actually like the fact this is a bit more kind of touring spec. So the Aero Kit as well, what it will do, it'll put carbon side skirts, and it'll also add little fins on here and a big tray around the front there. That's what the Aero Kit will do. But I actually, as I say, like the fact this stays true to the classic design. It's kind of like touring spec, like 911 GT3 touring spec, in that it's not too punchy, but it's got some nice details knocking around. And that stripe just carries the whole way through, through the middle of the interior and out the back and over the roof. So cool. I mean, this is a design that's been around for I think 12 odd years now, 13 odd years, and this is the last batch that were ever made of the Vantage. And the only one rarer than this, I think, is the Vantage V600, which are going for 1.2 million, something like that. So it's a very, very rare car, and I'm extremely lucky to have it. And I'm extremely lucky that Aston Martin Edinburgh, wonderful place, have sold me the car, so big thanks to them. Right, I promised I'd do some revs, so here we go.
There's a clutch, lad.
There's 3 pedals and also a piece of paper kicking around down there. Mind the Louis. Now they've been reliably informed, you've got to press the sport button. So the valves are not out yet. I'm planning on taking the fuse out of the valve thing, which leaves the valves open. Sorry, what? I've got Archie in the other corner. You press this sport button apparently, which doesn't seem to have done anything. No, I'm just going to let it... Hold on, why am I doing it for your video? Go away! So I'm not going to rev it completely from cold, I'm going to leave it for a few seconds, so bear with me. How are you finding Ollie's job?
I hate it.
Ollie hates it too, I think. I think he hates me. He's had enough.
He has had enough.
Excited? So what I plan in time to get an aftermarket exhaust on this, obviously, this is YouTube. Yeah, you like exhaust? Because it's 2 or 3 videos, isn't it? There's a video talking about getting an exhaust, and then there's a video of the exhaust arriving, and then there's also a video on when the exhaust has been fitted. So that's actually 3 videos. Maybe 4. Ooh. It's very basic in here, which I actually quite like. There's no messing about, there's no kind of full digital dash, it's just basic driver's car. And we have the valet key on here as well, so that's just the proper keys in the vault somewhere. We just have the... That's it. That's your key, mate. Very well then. Right then, I have jumped back in the Phantom 8 because it is now time to head back to the airport. Yes, ladies and gents, I'm chucking the car on a truck in the next couple of days, or Turbo Transport is. But yeah, we've got a flight. We've literally been in Edinburgh like, what, 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours, 15 minutes.
3 hours, 15 minutes to be precise, and we are cutting it quite fine. I wanted to get around and talk to everyone at the dealership, so it's taken quite a while. At this point also, I want to say, with Darren in the car also. Hello.
Darren! Hello. Darren's in the car.
Darren's in the car.
There you go.
I want to say, no, please watch what you say in there. Aaron, I mean, particularly.
Aaron.
You can't see Aaron, but he's been foul.
Not Darren. Try that again. No, it's all one take. It's fine.
It's all one take. Everything goes in.
Aaron, not Darren's in the car.
I will review the audio very carefully, make sure there's nothing untoward in there. But I want to say also, obviously Darren has sorted the finance, but the finance itself has come from JBL Capital, so I want to say a big thank you to them as always. This is not the first car they funded for me, so big shout out to them as well. Hugely appreciated. Thanks for thanks for the debt. No, you've done nothing to help actually. You didn't even help me filming. You just ran around with your camera distracting me.
No.
You've been nothing but useless.
Thank me. I organised all your transport home. No.
Did you?
No.
You haven't organised anything?
No.
Well, why are you saying you have?
Okay. Domestic.
Yeah, crying out loud. You throw me off track there. Right, we're heading back to the airport, and I'm going to get some crisps, and that's going to be about it. But I will do the outro there as well.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. It's time to head off home. Oh, look at this. We're all vlogging here, aren't we, mate? We're YouTubers. We're YouTubers. We are YouTubers. Just some YouTubers making a video, nothing to see. Just some YouTubers. We do YouTube. YouTube. Yep. Okay, now. Does he know that we do YouTube?
Yeah, he knew.
No? He probably recognised us. No?
Yeah, he recognised us.
Thank you. Right then, that that is that. I am back at the lovely Stansted Airport. It is peeing with rain. It's about -2. It's horrendous. Darren's sheltering his head with some sort of tablet. And these two boys are saying absolutely nothing. So from me, from my car collection day, which isn't really a car collection day, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to much content with that car. I think it'll be going to the south of France with me this year and all sorts of other shenanigans. The car will be arriving soon this week, so we'll of course keep you updated. Do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment on what you think, and I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Bye.